turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick.
Points away.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Luna. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick.
Withdraw. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
你气不气？
OG's turn to battle.
I saw this coming.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team secrets turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team secrets turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Necrophos.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
你行，你行，你上，你上。
Later, nerds.
I want to die.
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yeah, Fog, I'm looking forward to this because we've seen OG. They're coming in again with another draft, another new hero. Spirit Breaker this time round is going to be shown from them, and it will be mid-one playing a core Spirit Breaker. Meanwhile, Secret, they're not messing around, Fog. This looks like a pretty solid selection of heroes. Some very scary ones as well. I'm seeing a Matu Luna, a Zybat, a Nisha Necrophos. This is going to be difficult for OG.
Yeah, they could put a lot of aggression on. They have good ways to get into the backlines with him as well as the Pango. But, you know, I was writing to you privately, but I'm like, if you first pick Troll, you have to know this is coming as OG, right? You have to know you're either going to get Bat-Ridered or you're going to get Necroed. And they actually are going to have to deal with both. I think that's why they went for this solution of going for the Oracle, because he's this save to protect versus not only the Necrophos, but also versus the Bat-Rider. So now they have a decent way to protect. And he has a Dispel versus Necro. Because I'm looking at the OG draft. They have very minimal magic damage to actually bring this man down once he pops the Ghost Shard. But if they can dispel it off, perhaps they can actually stick on him. So I do like the Oracle pick, at least for that.
Yeah, I mean, and it definitely makes sense why they would, you know, feel the need to make sure that the last hero does something against Nisha, because we all saw the Nisha Necrophos the other day, and it was insane. He was just so huge, nobody could tackle with him. I mean, as the panel was mentioning, does this feel like a game where, once again, if the start for Secret, they get 3 solid lanes, comebacks for OG's lineups are going to be very hard to pull off?
I would think so, yeah. I mean, I think Nisha could just take over this game entirely. I think this Necrophos pick is just so damn strong. But like I said, there's an Oracle. The Oracle can do a decent amount, at least to protect his teammates, but how much aggression can they actually have to bring down Nisha? Like, Fate's Edict is amazing, right? You can just block the whole Reaper Scythe a lot of the times. You don't have to use your ultimate for some of those, but yeah, this looks like it should be a really successful one for Nisha, but we'll see how it plays out as Puppy.
He's got to go for the TP out, and he'll make it away. So he'll be fine. We'll see as the lane setups come into play. Matu's going to be farming down bottom into the faces of Bib1 and Saxa. And top lane Samael. He's going to have to deal with Zai's bat. Does have the backup of No-Tail though, so No-Tail's going to do his best to just keep that bat at a range and make sure that Samael's never in a state where Zai has the room to dive on him.
Yeah, that should be the top lane should be the good one for OG. They should be able to protect Sumail's farm. No-Tail might die here and there, something if he's using the Fortune Dent to dispel the troll, but yeah, that one should be the successful one. The other 2 lanes though, I don't see going very well. Mid might be a little bit of a trade for Topson, but Nisha will overall win that one. And bottom, I don't see how they get Matumba Man unless he just pushes way too far forward and gets chased throughout the lane. Because this is a double ranged lane that can just really play quite nicely around the Spirit Breaker Pango. You can stop the charge with the Lucent Beam pretty easily, so see if they can get onto the aggression noise. He is pushed up a bit far. Yep, they'll go again. Just popping the charge to the Swashbuckle, making sure they're using their mana to keep the Luna as low as possible, but yeah, as you say, you know, it's going to be a bit of a nuisance for Matu, but these 2 spells early on, they're not just going to blow up the Luna. Matu's going to be able to stay in the lane. Yeah, it's like Puppy's always there, and these are double melee hero, so you're going to get harassed a lot more in the lane for the most part, but like I said, if Matu's too far step forward, they do have some pretty strong aggression they can do as they go right away onto him again, bottom.
See if they can do it this time round. Slowed down by the Orb of Venom, but again, it's just not quite enough. Matu feeling confident to just turn and even get a hit or 2 back onto mid-1 with the Lucent Beam.
They actually get 2 couriers out of that too. Puppy kills the one bottom, Yapsor kills the one top. The gold.
Yeah, but Yapsor, he was actually able to get both of them top.
Oh, he got both.
He got that one as Samael's coming back. The first one, No-Tail, it was just sitting there behind the tower, and he just went up and 2-touched it, and No-Tail didn't move it away at all. So
okay, 1k gold advantage of 2 minutes.
Yeah, thanks for the couriers.
They are able to find Matu though, with the aggression coming up from the 2 of them.
See if they can get Puppy as well. Puppy's going to go for the TP, and he'll be out of there. So they're just throwing themselves at Matu. I mean, even if it does sort of cost mid-1's life, it's probably worth it, right? Just to slow down the Luna's early game.
Yeah, definitely. He has to watch himself for his positioning, because like I said, they can just, you know, they can dive him pretty hard. Probably going to see him bring a lot of extra regen just to be able to stay through that one. And Puppy, he is really tough for them to actually go on. He has double Fairy Fire and a wand.
Yeah, they're just going to turn Saxa swashbuckled into this, and he gets taken out. A bash will be there onto Matu. And this time round, the charge forward not ending up in a success for OG.
That's just a kill lane, like you said. There's no way that OG is going to win that one the last hit, so just dive for kills, hope for the best that it's going to come out. But yeah, Matu should be able to do quite well down there once it all does play out. Mid, seeing Nisha, he's I mean, he's pulling out a little bit, but, you know, Thompson's doing okay. But you have to remember, Nisha's full HP and full mana pretty much the whole time. Thompson's going to have to actually spend money on
top.
That regen as top.
Zai tried to get in there. The bolt charge is just about keeping him alive, Samel. He's able to get in range for the killing blow.
Nice.
So holding on nicely on this top lane. You know, Zai's trying to push it, trying to dive, but between the two of them, they can keep Samel safe and make sure that he's able to keep farming. And Zai just cannot make these aggressive plays on him without any risks.
Yeah, they have to have the success up top there, like we said. That's the big lane that they have that's going to be the winner. Yapso's actually getting a decent amount of farm. I guess he's just been playing up and cutting the waves. He's actually 10 left. It's this Void Spirit. Probably also messing with the Cole. I think a couple of those were just the Kobold camp. But.
Down bottom. Once more, charge forward, swashbuckles. I'm going to clip them on the side there, so not the full amount of damage. Still, they'll try and focus their efforts towards Puppey. Puppey's going for the TPI. Is there a bash? There isn't. Puppey, he plays a bit of a chance game there, and he wins it out. We'll be able to TP away from the two of them.
Ouch, Nisha just tanked 3 tower hits. Swapped right to him when he was trying to get aggressive onto Thompson under his tower.
Has to be careful. Thompson soon to hit the 6 if he wants to try and go for one of those sneaky swap plays.
I like how he switched his build. We talked about how he went like 0-4-4 a lot of time. 3 points of stun since he's playing versus Necrophos. Another courier.
Dire's turret.
Puppey able to find that one. We're up to 4.
They're racking up the couriers very quickly. I think the closest we saw is... well, there was a game where about 10 minutes in, I think it was maybe like 5 courier kills, but this game it's reaching up there again. Down on the top lane, Samel is going to be able to chase down Zai here. As No-Tail offers up the route onto Zai, keeping on, continuing to try and find this. Samel, he's got 7 sticky stacks on him. One more rage hit will find it, and No-Tail he's going to secure. Make sure that there's no escape for Zai.
Zai gets the bounty in the bottle right before that, though. So he does go down, but
that's something.
Just in the last second he fills up his bottle.
But I mean, still, this has got to be great for a great feeling for Samel. Is this another courier? It is.
Another one.
I mean, they're getting up some big numbers on the courier counter here. They've got to find 9, remember, for the bounty, I believe. But they're certainly making good moves towards that number.
We see them checking runes now immediately. Secret. They know that Thompson has been going for bottle quite a lot, especially on a hero like Bench. Checking both. They have a catapult wave mid too. Thompson, he might just get dove and brought down pretty easily here. Yeah, there's going to be TP backup coming in from No-Tail. We'll see if he's able to get there in time already. The Reaper Scythe is out and Thompson will fall. Yapso now turns over towards No-Tail, pulls him back. They'll be able to get both of them. The Secret moving on mid. Mid one. Still going to continue on the charge. Makes the connection. Instantly starts to step away. Doesn't want to mess around with the 3 members of Secret. Now starting to hammer down on 6.5 minutes in. I don't think they can defend this tier 1. I think it's just going to get brought down here. That is really, really early for a tier 1 to go down for a Necrophos lineup. He can snowball pretty handily. Now they can go in and put some aggressive wards now too to watch any movements. And this just opens up the game for Nisha. He has Worlds is his oyster now. He can make his moves around the map so much easier. They've got vision on Zai top as he's pulling this creep wave. Charge forward from mid one and a TP over from Thompson. He wants to get involved in this action. We'll see if mid one can get the bashes to control Zai long enough. Zai's got backup. Yapso's here as well as Puppey coming in with the TP. Yapso hitting the 2 with the Resonant Pulse. Zai, he has the Firefly. Can he get himself over the cliff? He can. Zai's out of there. They'll turn over towards Puppey instead. Puppey turns with the Sprout, but Samel, he comes across. There's no escape as they do manage to kill off Puppey, but Zai will have the safety to back off. Yeah, giving your life away as the 5 position for your bat. Seems alright to me. And it was a heavy committal by OG too. What, those 4 heroes making the move over? I saw Nisha actually didn't even shift to try to help out his teammates. He actually just continued to farm. And that was the movement where Secret was trying to put these aggressive wards, as he pointed out there. And as this all went down bottom, Matu continues to find farm. But and he's gone for the full farm build too. He's at the 4 points already inside the glaives very early on. And already, nice and quickly, it's going to have a good amount to keep him in this lane very strong. They're going to have to bring in multiple heroes if they want to try and make a gank onto him. But as it is, with Secret's pressure mid, Thompson's just having to stay here in the middle lane. It's kind of hard for him to move away from this place. As Secret just has so much strength around this niche Necro on this central area of the map. Charge.
to Yapsor. He still puts a stop to it with the Remnant. No-Tail's able to reach around for the side with the Fortune Zen, but a quick assimilate, jumps it away. Thompson still finds the magic missile. Yapsor. You don't know if there's any escape from this with a Purifying Flames nuke and a few right clicks. OG will get the kill. Nisha has waltzed over. The Reaper side's back up. Pops it onto No-Tail. The threshold wasn't quite hit, but No-Tail does still end up going down. Zai pots the stick charges, but Mid-One finds the bashes. Beats down onto Zai. Now he's got to run. Up to the high ground. The mischance will play to his favor as Mid-One won't get hit by Puppy's right clicks.
But the Reaper... No, the Death
Pulse chases it. Nisha underneath the tower, still has the Ghost Shroud, pops it. Now with the turn, the Remnant pull back onto Sumail. Sumail surrounded. He's got the ult. He's gonna pop it, but they can deal with this very easily as there's 4 members of Secret just dragging in Sumail deeper and deeper. Nisha's gonna be able to claim the final touch. As we've seen this all before, the Nisha Necrophos off to a blazing start, 4-0-1. He is right on track to once again become this incredible target that OG's lineup's going to struggle to take down.
And we said it earlier on, there's not a whole lot of magic damage really to pierce through that Ghost Shroud a lot of the times too in this game. Looks like they will go for the outpost bottom. Saksa committing forward with Rolling Thunder.
Just gonna Croc with the lucky shot, charge in. Zai, he's going to fall here. OG able to pick up the bat. So still able to find something, but as every minute passes, it's just Secret finding that little bit more in this early game. We're coming up to 10 minutes in, it's a 3k lead. And everywhere, anytime you look at Nisha, he's just getting solo XP, solo farm. And again, Temet is in, we saw him obviously take the mid tower at 6 minutes. He's now working on this top tier 1, and there's no sort of defense. He's going to be able to claim another tier 1 tower in the first 10 minutes of play.
Yeah, now he just can teleport bottom and look to just fight. And OG, I don't think they can deal with him at all. He literally has the mech done once this tower is dead. Mech at 10 minutes with treads. Oh boy. They're charging Matumba Man in the mid lane, but Yapsor is already at the ready. And yeah, this Necrophos is just going to be... He's going to be able to just create so much space for Matumba to just chill and have such a dream game. And there he goes. He's TPing bottom. Reaper side ready in 3 seconds.
They want to try and make something happen with this one. See if they could get any sort of catch. Matu coming over from the side. Mid-One, he's running away. Charges over towards the creeps to create the distance between him and Secret. And OG will be able to hold back. Secret will hang around though. If OG do start to pressure into this tier 1 bottom, Secret will happily take the fight.
Yep. And the thing is that OG, they want to start pressing the issue forward too, because once they start falling behind too much in towers, Secret can just always respond to all those movements with the better numbers. So they really want to press the issue forward here and get this objective taken out.
Charge onto Puppy. It's underneath the tower. Does Mid-One want to continue this? He does. He's going to go in onto Puppy. Yapshot the side's been focused, but he assimilates into the trees and has 6 with the Astral Step. He's out of there. Saxa with the Rolling Thunder finds the stun connection onto Nisha. Sumail starting to beat away, but he knows that this is a scary hero to fight right now. Nisha's just going to turn the drag back with the lasso, the Eclipse, and the Reaper side just hammered down onto Sumail. The Troll is dead. So is No-Tail. It always looked like this was going to be a very hard fight for OG to take, and it certainly ended up being that. 2 dead, and Secret now ready to push on to the 3rd and final tier 1 tower.
Yeah, and because of what happened in the mid lane and in the top lane from Nisha pushing it forward, there was no other place for Secret to even want to be on the map. That was just, they were just like, oh, this is perfect for us to respond to OG's aggression, because there's just nowhere else for us to actually go. So, perfect fight set up for them. OG now going to lose another tier 1 this early versus this Necrophos versus this Luna. Uh-oh, he's already ramping up 5k gold lead. Matu is pretty far forward. Maybe they can take advantage of him.
He's stuck around a bit.
There's a Nisha in the area, but it looks like they might chase forward here.
Let's see, is anyone going to come in and out? Well, Nisha, yeah. As you said, they just turned Mid-One's dead even before he gets the chance to even touch Matsu.
Oh, look at Nisha, another courier.
Another courier. I mean, they are focusing Nisha on the front. He's still got the Ghost Round and a mech and a pretty decently full one to pop as he heals himself back up. Is there any more help for him, though? It doesn't look like it. They do manage to kill off the Necrophos, finally getting Nisha off the map. Yapsor still with an Astral Step, able to step out to the side, and Matu, of course, did get out of there. Mid-One brought back. They want to continue pushing this effort, see if Mid-One can find another target, but they're out of range and the charge not quite back available. So there we go.
Good response though by OG. I like that they, Mid-One, he just charges to his death, and it's really showing on that net worth. He's bottom 2, but now they can at least turn it into an objective is the important part. And Nisha, it's, he wanted to save his body, he wanted to save the Matu. He did, but gives up his life for it. But it's all about Matu, right? So it's really about that Luna getting all that space to farm. I don't think Nisha minds too much. But getting that tower, big step for OG.
During that time too, Zai getting a bit of solo farm top, has the bots, and have that easier chance of charging in, finding Lasso mid lane. Charge 4 from mid one. They're committing with the swashbuckle as well. Turn around onto mid one. He's been Lucid Beam chased from Yapzor. He's going to have the Remnant up in 5 seconds. They turn upon him. Reaper Scythe down onto NoTown, making sure that there's no save and that the rest of OG have to continue to run. Without their Oracle, they don't have the safety to keep the fight going. The Remnant's out, but it won't catch anyone. Mid one, he's actually going to charge straight back in. There's a buyback from NoTown. They have the outpost control. NoTown's going to TP across. OG are going to try and turn this. They're able to blow up Matsu Saxon with a 3-man Rolling Thunder, but OG, they're just falling apart here despite their willingness to take this fight. With that buyback from NoTown, it still was not a great fight to take at all, as 4 die. Saxa, the last survivor, even he may not get away. He has one more swashbuckle. The stacks of napalm are building up upon him. Zai diving in. This will be Secret getting the slow but sure team wipe out, maybe.
Okay.
At the cost of the life of Zai. Zai will offer himself up, but at the end of the day, everybody's dead on OG. Secret just continuing to build that lead up to 7k advantage now.
They had to commit so much to kill Matu that they're just in the, and they're all clumped up too, right around that outpost area. I think the Necrophos Death Post may have hit absolutely everybody when he did end up using it, and there's just that much extra sustain. The mech counteracts a majority of the damage that actually comes out from OG. That was a very bold place for them to take that fight.
Yeah, I mean, you can certainly feel, I think, you know, OG know at this stage of the game, they're in a rough, tricky place. They've got any sort of option to fight like that. They feel like they've got to go for it, because those options, they're not going to get any better. You know, they have to take what's being given to them right now as their only real chance of sort of trying to catch Secret in a way that will allow them to reclaim hold of this game, as this game just continues to get harder and harder for OG as they fall further behind.
Absolutely. And the thing is too, is inside of these big team fights, you look, and Secret, alright, with this gold lead, OG, their only real team fighter is Saxa, the Pango. So it's really difficult when you're playing at a gold, such a big goal difference, and you only really have one team fighter to boot.
Top lane. Yeah, Zai's in, Lasso's ready to cancel the TP. Another grab for the two of them as Nisha, by the time the next fight kicks off, he'll have that full halberd. So a solid answer to Samael in these fights.
He's just so... I mean, he's on Intreads and he's almost got 2,000 HP because of this.
Matsu stepping into the pit. He's going to start taking down Roche. He has the Alpha Wall. That extra bit of aura helping out. Now, OG, are they going to try and do anything about this? Are they going to be aware of it? They should be, as no one else is out on the map. But all the Secret in the pit.
I don't think contesting here is a good idea, though. It's just...
They've scanned
a good spot for Rolling Thunder, but too much sustain on Secret. They're all staying very healthy while doing this.
There we go, 16 minutes in. Secret just continuing to tick off all the boxes on the way towards this victory. As Roshan's theirs, Aegis into the hands of Matsuma Man. Yeah, no surprise there. An incredibly quick Roche time this game.
Oh, they're trying to set up for Zai, but he's got a haster and he stops the charge as well from mid one. And that flank is not going to prove successful.
Samael, you can see with his build, just going for the Yasha into the BKB. He really struggles to fight until that BKB is done, so getting it online as pretty much his first major item after the Yasha, it's a necessity. He's still got a little bit of time to get there. He's got the Mistral Hammer done with this Ancient's camp on top of the Ogre Club. Just a recipe to find. Maybe with that they can get Samael enabled in the fights. He can lock down on a target with the ultimate and get a kill to start things off, but it's still going to be so hard because the big heroes that they want to kill, you're never going to be able to take them out to start the fight. There's never going to be a situation where Nisha's the first to die if his whole team's there.
Unless he gets like swapped onto a high ground or something crazy like that happening, right? Like, but that's even then he might even survive because of how strong he really is. And Matamba Man, the target that you might probably be able to take out, has an Aegis. So definitely going to be really tough for OG in these next few moments still. Even with the BKB, that will help, but sticking on targets is still so difficult. They can kite around it. So Thompson, he gets spotted in the enemy jungle while he didn't make an aggressive move.
He's out with the TP. Matu won't quite have the Lucid Beam on the vision back up in time. At the same time, mid, Secret were pushing in. Mid one having to be saved by the false promise of Notel. Got him very, very low there with that attempt with the Reaper's Scythe, but it was an unsuccessful attempt with the Reaper's Scythe, so at least 100 seconds where OG don't have to worry about the Necro ult.
Yeah, Nisha actually, did you see what he just pinged that out there? He walked right up to the tier 2 tower and was hiding behind the tree, and he actually got hit by the tower. So he's pinging, he knows there's a ward. You see them pinging that one out? Literally just because the movement he just did.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, that was a really smart play by him actually to detect that ward without a sentry. So that one will probably get dewarded. Vision on the map extremely limited from OG. I've seen a lot of them actually get taken out from Secret. As they're gonna rejoin, Saksa, he commits forward and just goes to his death.
Yeah, doesn't even get the chance to Rolling Thunder. There's too many ways to interrupt the roll-up.
Look at Matu's just charging in aggressively here.
Yeah, he's got a DD rune. He wants to fight. There's No-Tail. Wait, look at that damage with the DD. Another beams out. No-Tail tries to disarm Matu. It will stop him from killing him, but it won't hold back Yapsor. Yapsor goes in with the Astral Step to the high ground. Eclipses out as Matu, he's done with mid one. Kills off the Spirit Breaker. A tier 2 to fall in the mid lane. We're coming up to the 20-minute mark. It's 20 to 10, 11k lead. Zai playing around with Sumail. Poppy sprouts him up. TP over from Saxon. He's back in the action. Has got the Rolling Thunder. Looking for Zai in the trees. They will find him. The bat's dead. Zai goes a little too deep, and OG will be able to kill the bat.
No lasso, I believe he had it on cooldown for like a couple more seconds when he was sticking on top of Sumail. Unable to get it, and now that will be Sumail's BKB finish, so he has a little bit more freedom to play around inside the fights. Bottom. Puppy trying to reclaim the outpost. Oh, gets it just before the timer. They get the benefit.
Let's look at the lion's share of the bounty runes too. As Puppy's got this one secured down here. Yaps are already on his way up top. So 3 bounty runes also for Secret.
That's like the ultimate way to shut down a team's morale, right? Like even when you're suffocating them inside the base, you're actually taking all the outposts and everything too, preventing them from getting any type of benefit on the map.
It hurts. It hurts. And yeah, because you know it's always going to kick off that sort of demoralizing conversation where someone's like, "Oh, do we have the outposts at least?" And then no, we didn't. And then that hurts when you know when it's 20 minutes and 30 seconds and you're like, "We didn't get your outpost."
With the aggression, they're coming out. They've actually
found Zai. CP's coming over, but they're going to be able to nuke him with the Purifying Flames. The rest of Secret have turned up though, so OG have got to be very careful if they want to commit to this, and they do. Saxon's rolling in. He's going to look towards Puppy. Sumail's coming across as well. They want to kill off the supports first, but there's a buyback from Zai. Secret wanting to fight into OG as OG dive near to the tower. Charge forward with the Firefly. Another Elusive Beam slows Sumail down and be knocked back by an excellent flame break from Zai. False Promise comes into play, but they'll lock down Sumail, drag him back. He's got the BKB and the Battle Trance. Can he lie still up enough to stay alive? He's beating onto Matu. He's keeping himself alive for now. Matu's getting low. Sumail, he's going to take him down the once, but there's an Aegis in play. Matu's going to have a second life, and Sumail himself will not. Sumail still goes down. And over to the side, the catch isn't even over yet for Secret. They've found Thompson. Yule Scepter from Yapsor puts his TP to a stop. As OG try as they might, they just cannot seem to turn this one around. Each of these times where they're going for these plays by the tier 1s, Secret's just always got an answer. This time it was Zai with the buyback and Matu with that Aegis. They just couldn't take him down a second time at all.
Yeah, and with Puppy's item build too, he's just getting solar crested over and over again. They actually barely were able to even bring him down during that. He also has an Ogre Frost Mage, so throw some more armor onto that Luna. Look at that, 40 armor on Matumba. As they push forward, and this should just be an easy Rax here.
Oh, it's just 22 minutes in.
Back on. Okay, they're actually gonna back on.
Okay. I mean, I think you know, Secret as well. They're not feeling any pressure. It's like, yeah, they could probably try and all in and go high ground, but is there any real need to? They're that far ahead right now. Charge out from mid one, put to a stop again by Zai with his flame breaks. Yeah, Zai is causing a lot of issues for mid one. Every time that mid one tries to start a fight, Zai's always been there to push him back.
Yeah. You know what, it's actually really, it's a smart back, because you know the way that OG's going to play. What happens when you put, what's this expression? When you put something in a corner, right, they're going to just snap back at you, so you know they're just going to straight run at you every single time. So this actually is the smartest thing to do, is back up, get into a good position, go to defensive position, so if they do try to make an aggressive play, they're overextending and you can catch them.
They're on track to finding Matu here with his smoke. As here, Thompson's able to get the setup. He's so close. Is he in range for the swap? He is. He's able to drag him back into the rest of the team, but Matu gets the eclipse off. The rest of Secret turn up. They commit with the next truck. Is it enough to kill Matu? It's not. Matu will survive. False Promise keeps Thompson alive here as Matu's able to step to the side, turn around. Thompson underneath the tower. He'll die as the False Promise comes to an end. Also, Sumail finds Yapsor, so OG, they'll get something, but again, it's a trade where they're losing the majority. Secret able to hold, push back, and they just didn't quite have the power to kill Matu there with that smoke.
Yeah, they backed. That's what happens when they backed up all together, and they put OG in a position where they have to dive way too far to actually get these type of kills. And Secret, they got the successful scan too, and now Zai also will be able to find Saxa this time.
Oh, into the Reaper's scythe as well. A long 70 seconds for Saxa to sit on the side. Secret, I mean, as I said, you know, when we saw the draft finish at the start, I mean, Secret have got to be very happy with the heroes they got through this match. You know, this Luna yet again, you know, no surprises there, being as strong as ever, and Nisha Necro for the second time this tournament, just showing how beastly he is on this hero. You put him in a mid lane, if he's in a good matchup, he just stays on top the whole game.
It's a good matchup, and just across the board, it's just good. It's a great game for it. Like we said, there's not a lot of team fight. There's just not that much magic damage on OG to deal with this Necro at all. He's just always pretty much immortal, leading the charge. And he provides, I mean, he provides auras too for his team. That mech is always pretty massive inside of every single one of the engagements. So OG, they've almost got a basher, at least on Sumail, but it really just feels like it's just Sumail kind of charging in a lot of the times, and Thompson kind of provides a little bit of an aura and some disable, but the other core mid one, he is pretty much a glorified support.
Yeah, he's fallen behind hard this game. Even with the Necro book, he's just not been able to find the opportunity to farm with it.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
Zai,
tower is
Invis,
under attack.
looking for somebody here.
See if we can grab. I mean, a little hard to find. Sumail knows that something fishy's going on. He's into the trees. Playing it safe. I mean, OG, we did obviously see around the mid, they were able to kill off Matu. You know, if they were able to somehow get Sumail on top of the Luna and provide him the relevant backup, you know, there's no Aegis on Matu. Sumail can start the fight off, just, you know, chain bashing and rooting Matu in the center of it all.
He's got a BKB now, though, so he can actually disengage. Yeah, the thing is, before he was able to stick on him because he was just able to get the constant root, but now he has BKBs, he can walk away and get the sustain and defense from his teammates.
I mean, it's just sort of
Zai,
the game.
Sentry Ward, it's still there.
Got the setup onto Thompson. And with that said, Secret, they can start approaching high ground here in the mid lane. Thompson does have a buyback available. They need to use it if they want to try and attempt to hold onto this mid set of racks. Sumail's got a TP back, so is Notel. There's the buyback for Thompson. They don't want to let a set of racks go. And this buyback will push Secret back. Mid1 is going to hold off on charging over towards the mid lane as he'll stay up on the top half. A Secret, they're just constantly, every minute passing, they're growing the net worth lead. They're always forcing OG to react to them. They're that far ahead right now. 16k and a fair few items apiece on their cores in the lead.
Look at Puppy's net worth. That's the 5 position NP, by the way. He's almost about to pass Sumail. In typical Puppy fashion, right? But his itemization, fantastic this game, going for that Solar Crest, just throwing it on the Luna over and over. Now he has the Halberd. I mean, he's
another rush. Just 26 minutes in. You know, we're already seeing Secret with the pace they're playing, getting the second Roshan in most games. We didn't even see the first one going down at this time. This is just a testament to how fast Secret's playing this game and how much they're getting away with without OG being able to do anything about it.
Yeah, and the armor is just, the armor values are ridiculous because of this, the Lunar Blessing on top of that Solar and the mech. Like Matumba, when he's all buffed up, this Troll Warlord is not going to be hitting him nearly as hard as he was before.
OG, they are out on the map. Very hard to see what they're going to be able to do with this positioning, as already Secret are starting to sweep over in this direction. I mean, even if they do have the high ground jump, Secret's going to have time to respond. Zai coming in down bottom. He's got the Blink Lasso ready to go. He's going to find the catch onto Thompson. Thompson dragged underneath the tower. Mid1's charging forward to try and get Thompson out of this horrible place, deep under the tier 2. But it's not going to be able to save him as Nisha comes in. Sax is taken out by Matu. Mid1 goes for the TP out. He'll make it away. But again, it's OG just coming out of the map and instantly losing 2 of their players.
Oh, man. Yeah, 20,000 gold lead in. Yeah, this is just getting painful to watch, really. They're just not showing any mercy. But I mean, typical Secret fashion, when they do have this type of lead, they really like to not really make any mistakes and just look flawless. It's just a clean, well-executed game plan. And now they can go up to that high ground safely with Agents of Cheese.
Up they go. Tier 3 tower. Backdoor protection has left it as the creeps come in. There's still 30 seconds, no Thompson after that previous buyback for the last attempted ult. Was successful at pushing back Secret then, but it won't be this time as Secret take the mid set, move over towards the bottom. They've still got a fortification. Mid one's going to charge forward, but again, the charge broken by the flame break from Zai. No connection to be had as Matu, Nisha, they'll finish the tier 3. Nisha now with a completed Sheep's Guard on top of his Halberd, Mech, and Ghost Scepter. Mid one trying to charge in. He's been sprouted and taken out. Saxa goes in with the Rolling Thunder, but they just pop the BKB on Matu. Turn and punch into him, and Saxa has to roll out. The BKB comes out from Samal, but Zai's quick to counterplay with the lasso, wasting the BKB duration. The Eclipse comes through, the racks fall down. Secret claim a second set. Mid one's charge put to a stop by the Lucent Beam. The Battle Trance is popped by Samal, but this one is well and truly over, and it feels like it has been for quite some time as this game, 29 minutes in, 30k lead, 34-13. Secret off to a hot start in this best of 5.
They've just been... I don't want to just blame it entirely on this opening with a troll, but I feel when you do open with a troll, I see how they tried to cover themselves to with the Venge, maybe expecting this Bat Rider to come out, but you open up with the troll and then look at the way that Secret reacts. They pick their bat and the Necrophobos, and these two heroes just make troll so difficult to play at all stages. And they didn't really have great team fight coming together with the rest of their lineup to match versus what Secret had. And this Necrophos just ran away with the game. He took mid tower, he took top tower, and then he just goes bottom, dominates the whole fight versus OG. And from there, they were at such an advantage that OG was just way too far on the back foot to have any type of hope to come back in.
FY, he's found himself No-Tail out on his own.
He's trapped him.
There's No-Tail. Is he going to get any sort of backup? No, there's 3 still dead on OG. It'll be a slow and painful death here for No-Tail as Zame comes in for the kill secure.
I love the way that Chalice popped his BKB super early in that fight. He just knows, I just need to get my ulti off, and he cast it at a very safe range. He didn't wait for the last second of his BKB. He's not very greedy. I think that's a lot of the reason why they've been winning these team fights. Seb has been struggling, still about 1,000 gold away from his BKB.
Yeah, this Brewmaster is a display of perfection, really. It's the highest level in the game with his Blood Secrets.
and doing a ton of damage in the fight. He's one of the most damage in the game as an offlaner.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Now has full Shiva, so even more ways. He's pretty much itemized entirely just to be like, Ana, I'm ruining your game. I've got Radiance, I've got Shivas. You're gonna struggle so much in these fights as Phantom Lancer.
Eric's did his best to keep Ana alive, and but Ana wasn't able to do damage because he was ruptured. He wasn't that low on HP, but still can't run around.
Seb.
Oh, Ame's got ninjas here.
Got to be
Watch
careful who
Jerax.
shows up top. Indeed, Jerax is going out on his own. He doesn't expect Ame to have this invis rune. As Ame will show himself. Jerax goes across, but Somnus is there.
Someone is not messing around rupturing.
No mercy. They're feeling very confident now at this point, getting these very advantageous team fights as well as getting kills on the split push too. Thompson though, we'll find X-Nova.
Seb, and as well. Between the two of them, they'll take down the support edge. FY's going to come in though. He hasn't got anyone else with him at the moment. It is just FY, so
Yes.
just playing around with Seb.
He has no help around at all, and he's still just making Seb's life miserable.
He's just toying with him. He's just making him not be able to come back. Look, they're already starting to rotate this Brewmaster and Bloodseeker too, and FY, he's ready to look for Seb.
Seb's got to get out.
Oh, Seb.
As indeed FY, the patience keeping that control on Seb, buying time for Chalice to come in. Ana is going to look towards the Tusk. The Chalice is now there, does have Primal Split available if he wants to look to take this fight. Somnus coming in as well. As Ana, Seb look to hide in the trees. Can they get out of it? Ana's got a TP available. He's into the trees. He's going to show himself in the lane though. They're going to continue to head over. They are going to see Seb make it out in time. They don't have a stun. Ana, can he get out as well? He can. OG will avoid that rotation from PSG LGD.
FY is just so obnoxious there, following Seb for over a minute, just stalking him, trying to have his team come over.
So that's about, a minute without Aegis being used for LGD. They have 2 minutes left, I would say, to capitalize on this Aegis. Oh man, looks like he is level at the end.
Pretty much back to a 50-50. PSG LGD 2-1 up at the moment in this best of 5 grand finals. 1 game needed to secure the championship title. And at this point, they are ahead here in game 4.
No-Tail hasn't had time to gather a full army of Ancient Freaks. Right now, he just has the Ancient Black Dragon. You really want those other auras when you're at a big disadvantage in these team fights already.
Yeah, it's tough though, because Jerax doesn't want to be following around his Chen, giving him the Aghanim, so. As Thompson, he does have a Lincoln Sphere picked up, and they should have the BKB finished on Seb too. So that'll give him a little bit easier time to get those Blink Calls as he's been suffering to do so in the last few fights. And Somnus, I have Scotty picked up, about to be level 25 as well.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for the Aegis to expire.
Seb, he's in, gets the call, the character's going to get FY, there with the snowball save. He's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel though. Seb held back for now. Thompson trying to offer his best from the side to provide some sort of safety, as he will get Seb back. They're able to get Seb back to safety, and Thompson is running away. X-Nova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tail's coming in towards the stride, but Thompson, he's trapped.
That's twice in this series that X-Nova just comes out of nowhere. Like, he's just on a warding expedition, then he just ends up wrapping behind these people constantly.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing, and has to send a ton of creep to boot. And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time that he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The Blood Bright Silence connects. He's got the Manta back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
Just having all this vision. And X-Nova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. They're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not going to have vision over here. But no, X-Nova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wars that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back it. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. He's ready to push in, look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen as the mid-racks are exposed. PSG LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of racks. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto F5. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Armin. The triple buybacks now out as Anna in trouble. He's pulled back for this one. The deafening blast onto the three of them knocks them back. But Anna gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PLR is on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top rack. Somnus now down for 2 minutes. No buyback available on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, he's 400 gold short of it. It's up in about 8 seconds. OG, they have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. 2 of the side lanes are already going, but I think trying to get some kills here, like on FY here, would be very ideal.
I mean, look how close to Brew is at 25. I mean,
So close.
With that time of split cooldown.
Oh, Thompson, he sees it FY. He's used the snowball, he turns with the combo FY with the self-fuels, but OG, they've surrounded him. Seb jumps in with the call, the blade mail, FY's gone.
Instant buyback from FY.
Still that scary, scary time for LGD. 75 seconds without Somnus. OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time.
5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secrets turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team Secrets turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team Secrets turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team Secrets turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Team Secrets turn to pick.
Enchantress.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick. Mirana. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Magi!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban.
Beastmaster.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick. OG's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick. OG's turn to pick.
Admiral Concar.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to bag. Spectre. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Turn to pick.
Monkey King.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. select your heroes.
Thank you, Shiva. Yeah, Fogged, what do you reckon? Are the odds a little bit better this time round for OG, considering the draft we're seeing? I'm seeing Secret getting some pretty solid heroes again. There's a Matumba Man Luna once more.
And it's a fast-paced draft again that can definitely take advantage of a greedy pick like a Spectre, right? Definitely do like what Secret's got again this time around. Very clean OG. This is a very OG style, though. They've got heroes that they played at TI, the Pugna plus the Spectre. That was one of their big specialties, to get that Spectre online, keep life draining him in the team fights, and he becomes an absolute monster. And they got to make to that point as Thompson.
I was going to say, he's lucky that Yapsor whiffed that one. He may still end up going down, though. No-Tail's trying to block them off. Tops,
he does damage.
Can he get out? He'll live. There's Secret. A rare mistake there from Yap, just slightly off with the arrow. It means that Thompson gets out. Maybe Nisha can still find him, though. He's got the Grave Chill skilled. Arrow again going to miss. And they should get him here as Matu's got the vision for a final Lucent Beam. Hey, they get the job done at the end of the day. Secret, 2 kills to start this one off.
They're gonna tip you after. They're like, come on, man. But yeah, they get the 2 kills. Oh, man.
I mean, that was just Yapsor being nice, you know. It's like, you know, guys, we just beat them down pretty hard game one. Let's miss a few spells here.
I mean, it's only a 1.5 second stun, so sometimes from a distance. But they've got this aggro tri-lane that they've ran before. Their Ogre, their Mirana. You see the Orb of Venom picked up on the Ogre, the Blightstone on that Mirana for that increased right click. They know that they just want to go aggressive, because how does OG really respond to an aggressive tri-lane with their heroes? They can't.
I mean, how do they? Yeah, what are they going to do?
And Pugna support. These 2 heroes don't really do much to help. At least in Enchantress, you're usually good to support, but you're versus Mirana, so grabbing creeps isn't even really an option for you a lot of the time to help.
Look at this block, making sure that it's overblocked and the wave's going to meet underneath the tower. Sumail, at least he's going to try and hold them outside the range, but the tower's going to start hitting. This time the arrow from Yapsor will hit. He's on top of No-Tail. No-Tail's got the level 1 heal. Have they got the damage to outdo it? They don't, so No-Tail will live this time.
Oh. Okay, good. They turned around their courier. Sumail actually almost walked it right into them. But will be moved pretty far back as he's microing it at the moment. And they're going to make sure to block the camps. I don't think Yapsor's going to wait to spawn this camp so that he can arrow it to get that experience. They're going to body block the small camp so there's no pulls. And we're going to see now rotations because they need to secure Sumail's farm somehow. So bringing the tri-lane could at least help that.
I'm being forced to play with it. Both supports down here helping Sumail. What does that mean for sort of the other lanes? You look at this top matchup. Beastmaster against the Kunkka. I mean, this shouldn't be too bad for mid one, right?
Should be good.
It should be right.
Good one. Yep.
Yeah.
He's got to watch out his 4 HP to make sure it doesn't get cleaved and torrented or anything like that, because it will give up a lot of golden experience to Zai. But should be pretty decent. They don't have any really aggressive potential down bottom, though. I feel like they can die pretty easily on their heroes. There's no stuns, there's no real setups or anything. It's a Spectre lane, so they kind of play it extremely passive. We'll get arrowed. At least got some safety that he can play around.
I'm going to try and turn on to Yapso and punish him whilst he's the level 1. Another dagger's out. Yapso, he's going to go down. OG will get themselves a kill with this tri-lane as they're able to capitalize on Yapso being the level 1, having no points in the lead.
Yeah, Enchant is that one aggressive spell that they did have there, so that long duration slow on him. Very nicely set up, and Sumail, he's able to farm pretty nicely on 11 last hits.
He's stepping forward though with the wave. Puppy is going to start body blocking him off as well here. Sumail, he came very far forward there for that CS, and he's going to go down. No tail. Look at the route onto Matumbaman, but Matumbaman can keep his distance. He's actually going to turn because he knows he's going to be able to help the team get a second one. Sumail he pushed right into that wave there, and Poppy was just able to just manhandle him, get the stun, stand in a way that he could not back off Sumail.
Yeah, taking a glance at the mid lane here, Nisha doing pretty damn well versus the Monkey King. To be expected, he's also rushed the boots, and you can never really build up your Jingu stacks as a Monkey King in this matchup. He will, though, as he walks up a little too far on Nisha. Thompson very fortunate to get that.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right for the most part. Just having these points to the grave, chill, slowing down that movement and attack speed just totally puts a stop to what the Monkey King wants to usually do in some of more of the favourable matchups. Top lane, Zai is actually going to be able to get the solo kill onto the mid one Beast Master. Now that's something you don't expect, I feel, in a 1v1. Kunkka killing the Beastmaster.
No, definitely not. That's massive. That's going to put him at almost 2 level advantage, or we'll say level and a half advantage over mid one, and that's where you can really take over that lane, because now your Tidebringer is going to kill those boars really quickly. That is a big slip up there for mid one. Lane.
Now, trying to chase. Does again get the Jingu stacks up, but not without taking quite a bit of damage. But he's got the boundless, so Thompson can line it up and find himself a decent amount of heal. Nisha, yeah.
That was a great play by Thompson and Nisha, both toying with each other around that glyph. Good old mid things.
Another
Thompson?
Oh, he's got a haste room. Nisha, more than fine to play at a distance. As the farm looking down bottom, even with that death, Sumail still hitting some good CS. 20 last hits. They'll quickly nuke down the Hellbear Smasher with the arrow. As, you know, each time Notel does try and play the lane with the creep, it does end up kind of being some extra bit of bonus farm for Yapso in this lane.
Yeah, still pretty impressed how Sumail is able to get all these last hits down here bottom, though. Just that having Notel be able to secure the lane with Saksa, they're doing exactly what they need to do. Just set up that Spectre for success and not have him just chain die or anything along those lines. As we will have bounty runes in about 10 seconds.
Supposed to see Secret try and push in onto OG, so Poppy's got the space to grab these runes. Saxtra and Noto do start to step up, but yeah, no way stopping Secret getting these. The 2 up top will remain untaken. Let's see who wants to leave the lane to grab those. Mid lane farm, how's the matchup looking right now? 23 and 8 on Thompson, 19 for 4 on the Vintage, so Thompson catching back up and taking over in the CS. Now down on the bottom. Again, as every time there's a creep, Yapso just snipes it with the arrow. Easy creep farming for Yapso being brought to him by the delivery service of NoTap.
But they've done a great job. Like, look, Sumail's just able to hold his ground, get all that farm. He's actually up at the... yeah, top net worth. He's just above Matumbaman, who has no deaths in the lane. That's very impressive right now for OG.
Oh, now Matu. I'm going to try and go on him. He's able to get back. They're going to slow him. They're nuking him down low. Matu has got to get right back here. They don't want to dive any further underneath the tower. Sax will throw out another blast, but Matu's out of range.
Extra sustain for Spectre. Got that little Nature's Attendance.
And again.
Up. Zai, he's got the level advantage now by a long shot, so...
The combo with the boat. Mid one has to be so careful anytime they're sitting around low. Zai just knows when the HP is at a state on that Beastmaster that the combo gets the kill. And now that there's a 2-level difference on this top lane. But even if you look at the actual XP, it's actually just over 2 levels of difference. Zai's reaching on to level 8, whereas mid one, he's only halfway through level 5.
That is extremely concerning. And he's got the phase boots coming out already. He can look to just get aggressive if he wants to move around the map early on in any type of response. He is going to be the king in this early game.
Crushing.
Yeah.
He's crushing it here. Phase boost and into the urn so he can start making the plays and obviously eventually get that vessel, which is going to help out greatly against the amount of heals that a lot of OG's heroes do rely on.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the life drain just being blown on the Spectre a lot of times is going to counteract that. Matu, he steps up very far forward.
Got good amount of damage with the blast, and Matu, the rest of Secret, no, he's gone. This time Matu caught out of position too far forward and OG able to surround him.
And they've won that bottom lane now because of it. Handedly, as
Tops is over here as well. Poppy's going to go for the TP out. Tops has got a boundless strike ready to stop it. So OG doing an excellent job of making this bottom half of the map very successful for them.
It's an important thing they have to do in this game. It's going to force the tri lane to break. Matu now has to go up top at 2 risk of dying from those slows that are coming up from the Enchantress.
Saxa trying to do a bit of warding, but Nisha and Yapso are hunting. And with the stuns between the arrow availability and the familiars, there's very little Saxa can do apart from just try and waste as much time of these two as he can. As he'll attempt to go for the self-decrepify. Nisha toying around, comes in with the stuns, and final nuke or so will kill him off as Nisha's able to get the kill.
Took him a moment of time, as mid one now has hit level 6, and look at this top. Matu, still kind of weak. They're going to try to get aggressive with no tail, but oh, Zai is here.
So the time of the roar breaks the combo of the boat connecting, but the torrent still catches him.
Oh, okay.
There's backup. Suman's going to come in with the Horde. They're going to try and go on to Zai. Zai, the Kunka's buff does come to an end, so he's got to be a little careful with this run wearing off, as OG can blow him up with the boundless strike over into the trees. And Matsu, he's here also. They're going to be able to pick up both of the cores of Secret with this quick move from OG. Sumail, after having an excellent lane down bottom, he's now 2-1-2. He's getting active. The first Horn, it couldn't have been any better.
Radiant's middle tower.
Great moves coming out, yeah. Just getting up and aggressive and just chasing Matu around. Don't let him get the space to catch up because he was put in that aggro tri-lane. Fantastic setup there from OG. And the rotations, we're going to see this a lot coming out from Thompson in particular. It's how he always likes to play that Monkey King, just constantly moving around the map and making space.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We go top.
Radiant's
Zai back in the lane. Still with many members of OG around here in the jungle of Secret. Looking towards Puppy. Puppy's trying to take back this outpost, but Tops is going to come out and start giving him a bit of a slap. No tail. Slows him down. They'll run this one out. As Saxa has got extra blast if required. It's not even needed. As Puppy is found, they'll turn over towards Zai. Relentless plays here from OG, pushing back Secret away from this top half and getting the space for mid one to take this tier 1 tower.
Structures are fortified.
Huge few moments for them there. Nisha not looking to get involved since he didn't have the Dominator finished up. It's now coming out of the courier, but they're keeping bottom to set up for him.
Gonna chase.
Already on top of him.
Nisha, he's able to turn the Grave Chill, steal some of that movement speed, but No-Tail's in range with the slow of the enchant. Go for the resummon, use of the familiars, but the Brawl's there. Puppy's trying to head over and help out. The arrow's gonna whiff. They turn over towards mid one though, with the backup inbound from Secret. Nisha will be able to turn and get the kill with the help of Puppy. Over towards No-Tail too. Secret, they're not quite done. They'll chase for another. Puppy's got the blast back up in a second, and Zai, he's got the catch, dragging it back with the X mark. Secret will be able to hit back into OG and take the tier 1 on this bottom half themselves.
Going aggressive versus that Visage high points in the Gravekeepers already. A little over aggressive trying to go for that one. Excellent resummon though by Nisha, getting that follow up. Triple stun even.
In the river.
Zai. Got Tops and X, but with that haste rune, they're not going to attempt with an arrow type of combo. Is that the full Yasha? Or is that just a Blade of Alacrity casual? It's the full Yasha, that's what I was hoping for. So Sumelia, he's 800 net worth as the highest here. And Matumba is having trouble actually just going to the jungle to catch up because he always has to watch out for a Monkey King jumping through the trees, stalking him. And it's not even just going to be a Monkey King a lot of times. He has to be very careful because there's going to be a Haunt that follows through to watch out for a Hawk kind of scouting him out too. So a bit tough for Matu to farm safely. And you can see from the wards, Secret, they kind of want him to be playing probably around the bottom side, around this triangle. 3 full wards and a sentry set up to guard from the Hawk. Or 3 full obs and then that 1 sentry.
Nisha, it's just a recipe away from having the mech, so making sure that they are starting to get these tools to help them when OG does come running at them.
And he's got an arcane ring too. One of the best items I feel like you can get on a Visage. I feel like every time I talk about the arcane ring, it's one of the better items. But he gets it on his Fortunate Heroes, where it gives him armor. Visage lacks armor, lacks a bit of mana too, and now he's gonna have a mech on top of it. So that arcane ring is just super value. Bottom.
Jump in mid one. He's struggling to find space on the map every time. Zai's got his number. Whether it be the top lane or down bottom, Zai's always there with the catch on mid one.
Thompson.
Up top, Thompson. Keeping the familiars on top of him. Puppey coming in from the side with the Moonlight Shadow. Sets up with a Fire Blast. Matthew's got the Eclipse. Thompson posts the balance trap, but he's already dead. Saxa has also got very few places to run to as he's trying to escape with the Surf Decrepify, but it comes to an end. Another Lucian Beam from Matu claims the kill. As
Did I see that right? Did the Glaives? Were Glaives? I guess I actually think I've read that before. Glaives bounce off the outpost?
Yes.
Because he was hitting it, and then it bounced back to him off of it. Okay, so yeah, Glaives bounce off outpost.
Yeah, it's a feature. No, outposts. So yeah, one of those strange structures. Nobody can really explain them.
It looked like he was still decrepified too when the Glaives were bouncing to him. It looked really strange to me on my screen, but I may have been seeing things for a second. But
like, did you know that you can't take an outpost if you're silenced or disarmed? I'm pretty sure, at least. Someone will be able to fact check me on that one. It's got some very strange ways of working. It's just the magic of the outpost, all right? It's the law. It's a strange building, okay? It has strange rules. Mid lane.
I mean, it used to proc Aftershock, right?
Oh,
Arrow
Saxa. It's a quick connection from Yapso. Saxa, he's going to die. There was a nuke coming inbound from Nisha if he was able to live that final bit of damage. Now the push comes in for Secret. They're bringing in the Skeleton Warriors, ready to shove down this tier 1 tower. We'll see what sort of response OG wants to get this. No-Tail's already out of there. Thompson just trying to get his Echo Saber done. Samel's happy with this. He's getting a bit of peace and quiet up on the top side of the map. 1500 towards that relic. But this tier 1, it'll be gone. There'll be no hold here from OG. Secret able to claim the tower.
And mid one again, bottom. He gets found. Mid one, he gets the roar. He gets that increased movement speed from it too for a moment.
Oh, Puppey's chasing. But I don't think he's going to be able to close this. As mid one is able to sneak away.
But look at Nisha. He uses Grave Chill. He's charging down bottom.
He might make. Oh,
is he gonna catch the beast? Puppey puts
Puppey's
the ward.
Still searching. Oh, it's close.
Oh, he tried with that ward.
He
though.
did.
And look how bad that ward is now.
It doesn't quite get the vision between the trees. Well, that's a ward down.
It was a good attempt.
I mean, it would have been sweet if it worked.
You can see how dictate the pace to take advantage of the Spectre pick. Just non-stop running it. At the side of OG now, Nisha leading the charge. He hasn't used his resummon yet, so he's holding that one. He has the level 1 familiars at the moment. He is now level 12. So when he resummons, they're going to be a whole lot stronger. As Thompson, the ward, it actually sees him jumping around.
Oh, it did. But they're not going to go hunting for him. Thompson well out on his way around to catch the next wave.
If that ward got him killed, that would have been way too funny.
The next level players then.
Yeah.
That sort of warding. Fortification will clean out the creep waves. Secret. What's their plan here? Still Samel, as I say, Samel, he's getting a lot of space. Like he's going to have the relic at a very good time if he continues to find this amount of farm over on Secret's half of the map, farming in an excellent place, because Secret, they don't really want to be back here, do they? They want to be playing on OG's half of the map. Samel farming on this top side it's very safe for them.
Yeah, and they've seen him farming up there the whole time, but yeah, like you said, they don't want to be playing around there at the moment. They might start sending Zai, I believe, to go start handling him.
Oh, Puppey.
The haunt.
They'll see a chance for a free kill as Samel comes in with the haunt. And get themselves the quick catch onto Puppey.
They tried to give him the last hit too, but the book actually ended up stealing it. And it looks like there's still Moonlight Shadowed on Secret.
I mean, they know that Samel, after that haunt, is going to hang around in this area. Zai tries with the torrent. Samel will be able to step away first, so they won't catch the big old Spectre. They are around Roshan.
There's no haunt.
No haunt. They're going to go for it. Between Matsu and the familiars. And, of course, that medallion finished by Nisha. They're going to do this pretty quickly. And OG, they don't really have much to put a stop to this. They're sending over a Centaur Conqueror. It's going to get to the pit around the same time, but I mean, Yapsop, he can just take it out immediately with the arrow. They keep this area safe to finish this one off. And Secret, they'll have the Aegis in their hands. Matthew to pick it up.
Okay, and Nisha we didn't actually point it out, but he did switch. He didn't actually go for the mech, went for that medallion.
Okay.
So it's going to be a finished, I guess, a solar crest, just a little bit more for himself, and that actually is what allows him to go for that Roche a little bit easier, besides the bloodlust on top. How's our eyes on Sumail?
He's close.
For the relic. Yeah.
He's gonna have that relic. I mean, how obviously, Radiant Spectre, whatever the game is, it's always an incredible jump up in power when he has it. How much of an issue is it going to cause for Secret's heroes? Like, do they have ways to deal with the Radiant Spectre, or is Sumail instantly going to have a Haunt and a pretty solid cleanup with it?
It's always good to just get on top of the Luna. That's always something that Luna hates to play against, so it should be pretty strong. I see they're already itemizing it for it. Nisha, after that Solo Crest, has a pipe queued up, so that one will be something to negate a bit of damage. And they do have, the Tonka, they have Zai with that rum. That's always going to be pretty useful as well.
Radiant's top tower.
Secret's getting
Zai.
What's he got?
Going for an axe? He's got an axe use.
Oh, I love it.
Dire's
A
bottom
little bit of the old water park action. I mean, I'm sure he will. He's got a cube, right? I mean, sure, he's picked up an Ogre Club. There's many great items on Kunkka that begin with an Ogre Club.
I think Halberd is probably the best one, but, I mean, if he gets an axe and it works, then that's great. As bottom.
Once again, mid one. The man left behind. As Zai, he's always got the catch on him. Always finds the X mark on Mr. Mid one. They're just out of it. Some TP's back. He's got to get that BKB done before he can really go in already. You sort of see the burst, especially when Matu has Eclipse. It's just too tricky of a fight and situation for Topson to jump in with the Primal Spring. As any stun into Matu, popping that ult, and this Monkey King's just going to get blown up on the front lines.
Yeah, just still tons of team fight for Secret. OG's just really about just rallying, waiting for this Radiance, and they pretty much have it done. It's still very good timing for Sumail.
Dude, Sumail is honestly the performances from Sumail in all of OG's games. That he's never underperforming. It feels like he's been so consistent for the team.
Yeah,
really been impressed by Sumail this tournament.
They're trying to ramp up the pace. They're probably trying to get this push going before that Radiance is online. But I believe, yeah, he's 250 gold away from it. He will have it any second now.
Yeah, he really needs it. I mean, they're losing the high ground here. Tier 3. It's getting pushed down by Secret. They need Sumail to save the day, OG. As this tier 3, it's getting taken. OG cannot push Secret off it. There's the Radiance. Are they going to try and make a jump before the Rax falls? That's the question. No Tail caught by the arrows. Sumail, he is here. He's playing around with the horn there. Now it comes out. What can he do with it? He looks to go straight away onto Nisha, but the boat is coming down. The balance strike catches onto the 3 of them. Wukong's command as well from Thompson. They're looking towards Matu, but Matu just stands his ground with the Eclipse. The Radiance is just not enough damage at the moment. Secret have enough sustain to not care at all, as they pretty much all sit at full HP. Only Matu that got a little bit low after that fight. But him, of course, the man still with the Aegis. As Secret take that bottom set of rags, Saxon going for a bit of a life drain onto Zai, but the 2-man turret from Zai catches the both of them. No Tail beaten down by these familiars. Another soul assumption nuke finishes him off. No Tail will buy back here. Can OG re-engage into this? It doesn't look like it. Mid one caught by a torrent yet again. Sumail falls. He is, of course, without buyback, as he did have to fully invest in that Radiance. 20-7, 9k lead again at just the early time of 20 minutes. This one looking rough. If there was ever a point at the game where maybe OG could start to show some power, it was going to be that Radiance reveal, but it just didn't do enough on its own.
You said, do they have the things to deal with it? Do they have the plan to be able to deal with that Radiance? The mech coming out from Yapzor, the boat, the Braum actually getting on all 5 targets. Oh, top Zai.
He's got the bar.
Saxa. The kill.
I mean, Zai, he has been in the zone this game. So ever since the 1v1 against Mid 1, where he's killed him twice in a row. And then for the rest of the game, just consistent setup. So both of these games, Secret as a team and as 5 individuals, they have just looked untouchable.
Mid 1, he's walking up. Not again, Mid 1. Gets soloed by Nisha that time.
It's got buyback available. Haunts up in 35. Secret. Step away from going up to the high ground once again.
How long on hot? 25? Ooh. No BKB in sights either for Thompson. And he can't actually walk in at all, as we've seen. He just gets completely burst down from all the insane amount of damage that Secret's entire draft does have. They're trying to push forward here to find something, but...
I mean, Zai's going to have the setup. He's going to go for the X-Mark Tar, and the boat will be blocked. The arrow will be blocked by that. But now, Zai, he's ready to go with the Torrent Storm. Sumail's trying to commit onto the backlines, but they've lost Thompson. Sumail tries to launch out to escape, but they're chasing him down. Double kill for Matu, as they're just going to call it GG. 22 minutes in. You thought game 1 was rough for OG. Game 2 comes and slaps them even harder in the face. And you can see it there on the look of No-Tail. This is a hard as hell series for OG. 2 games in a row now where Secret have just destroyed them. Yeah.
FY, he's found himself No-Tail out on his own.
He's trapped him.
There's No-Tail. Is he going to get any sort of backup? No, there's 3 still dead on OG. It'll be a slow and painful death here for No-Tail as Arme comes in for the kill secure.
And I love the way that Chalice popped his BKB super early in that fight. He just knows, I just need to get my ulti off, and he cast it at a very safe range. He didn't wait for the last second of his BKB. He's not very greedy. I think that's a lot of the reason why they've been winning these team fights. Seb has been struggling, still about 1,000 gold away from his BKB.
I mean, yeah, this Brewmaster is a display of perfection, really. It's the highest level in the game with his Blood Secrets.
And doing a ton of damage in the fight. It's one of the most damage in the game as an offlaner.
Now has full Shiva, so even more ways. He's pretty much itemized entirely just to be like, Ana, I'm ruining your game. I've got Radiance, I've got Shivas. You're going to struggle so much in these fights as Phantom Lancer.
Eric's did his best to keep Ana alive, and but Ana wasn't able to do damage because he was ruptured. He wasn't that low on HP, but still can't run around.
Seb.
Oh, I'm as coming in this here.
Got to be careful who shows up top. Indeed, Jerax is going out on his own. He doesn't expect Arme to have this invis rune. As Arme will show himself, Jerax goes across, but Somnus is there.
Somnus is not messing around rupturing.
No mercy. They're feeling very confident now at this point, getting these very advantageous team fights as well as getting kills on the split push too. Thompson though, we'll find X-Nova.
Seb, and as well, between the two of them, they'll take down the support edge. FY's going to come in though. He hasn't got anyone else with him at the moment. It is just FY, so just playing around with Seb.
He has no help around at all, and he's still just making Seb's life miserable.
He's just toying with him. He's just making him not be able to come back. Look, they're already starting to rotate this Brewmaster and Bloodseeker too, and FY, he's ready to look for Seb.
Seb's got to get out.
Oh, Seb.
As indeed, FY, the patience keeping that control on Seb, buying time for Chalice to come in. Ana is going to look towards the Tusk. Chalice is now there, does have Primal Split available if he wants to look to take this fight. Somnus coming in as well. As Ana, Seb look to hide in the trees. Can they get out of it? Ana's got a TP available. He's into the trees. He's going to show himself in the lane though. They're going to continue to head over. They are going to see Seb make it out in time. They don't have a stun. Ana, can he get out as well? He can. OG will avoid that rotation from PSG LGD.
FY is just so obnoxious there, following Seb for over a minute, just stalking him, trying to have his team come over.
So that's about, a minute without Aegis being used for LGD. They have 2 minutes left, I would say, to capitalize on this Aegis. Oh man, looks like he is leveling up the PL.
Pretty much back to a 50-50. PSG LGD 2-1 up at the moment in this best of 5 grand finals. 1 game needed to secure the championship title. And at this point, they are ahead here in game 4.
No-Tail hasn't had time to gather a full army of Ancient Creeps. Right now, he just has the Ancient Black Dragon. You really want those other auras when you're at a big disadvantage in these team fights already.
Yeah, it's tough though, because Jerax doesn't want to be following around his Chen, giving him the Aghanim, so. As Thompson, see, he does have a Lincoln Sphere picked up, and they should have the BKB finished on Seb too. So that'll give him a little bit easier time to get those blink calls as he's been suffering to do so in the last few fights. And Somnus, Bo5 Scotty picked up, about to be level 25 as well.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for the ages to expire.
Seb, he's in. Gets the call. The calculator's going to get FY. There with the snowball save. He's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel though. Seb held back for now. Thompson trying to offer his best from the side to provide some sort of safety, as he will get Seb back. They're able to get Seb back to safety, and Thompson, he's running away. X-Nova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tail's coming in towards the stride, but Thompson, he's trapped.
That's twice in the series that X-Nova just comes out of nowhere. Like, he's just on a warding expedition, then he just ends up wrapping behind these people constantly.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing, and has to send a ton of creep to boot. And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time that he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, he sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The blood bright silence connects. He's got the match back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
Just having all this vision. I mean, X-Nova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. They're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not going to have vision over here. But no, X-Nova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wars that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back it. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. He's ready to push in, look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen as the mid-racks are exposed. PSG LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of Rack. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Arme. The triple buybacks now out as Ana in trouble. He's pulled back for this one. The deafening blast onto the 3 of them. Knocks the back, but Ana gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PL army is on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top racks. Somnus now down for 2 minutes. No buyback available on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, he's 400 gold short of it. It's up in about 8 seconds. OG, they have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. 2 of the side lanes are already gone, but I think trying to get some kills here, like on FY here, would be very ideal.
I mean, look how close the Brew is at 25. I mean,
So close.
With that primal split cooldown.
Oh, Thompson, he sees it FY. He's used the snowball. He turns with the combo FY with the self-fuels, but OG, they've surrounded him. Seb jumps in with the call, the blade mail. FY's gone.
Instant buyback from FY.
Still that scary, scary time for LGD. 75 seconds without Somnus. OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time as they approach LGD's base.
I don't even know if I give a head for this team fight. The LGD are for gold, but no blood ticket with 60 seconds. This could be disastrous.
He's got a full BKB on Seb as well.
Chalice really wants to hit level 25 before he pops that primal split. So close.
Just got to be careful, Seb. Looking for that blink initiation.
Chalice is stepping back. They give him the tome. He needed like 5 experience, and they gave him the tome just to make sure that he gets it anyway. Just playing as safe as possible here.
Looks like OG don't feel that the window is big enough for them to push in whilst this Bloodseeker's still dead. They'll back away.
They can't count. They bought back 3 heroes. They weren't able to get any T30s, and there's no Roshan up yet. Big Daddy No-Tail's praying for a Roche right now so they can get that refresher, but it's not going to be out. And maybe we'll dodge a bullet.
At least they got a good amount of economy off that, right? It was up to a 15k gold advantage, and they chunked it down to 7. Same thing with experience. So they did get quite a lot out of that one, but they ideally wanted to get at least one of those sets of racks to get some momentum pushing in with those 3 buybacks used.
Absolutely, it is this really scary moment of the game now for OG. We're about 5-6 minutes still without those buybacks available. If PSG LGD can find that one team fight, it could be the team fight to win TI in this window of time that they now have presented to themselves.
Ana's gone full in for that butterfly too, as they pick up also an Aeon disc on Jeremy, so protected and DD did spawn, however, was killed.
It's also pretty scary for Maybe right now. He only has a 5-second BKB, and he does a lot of damage and will get wrecked by the X-Blade Mail Call if he finds it, especially with his BKB now. There's not that many ways to stop him.
It's just all about FY and Chalice, right? Just either saving or just getting into the midst of the fights and not allowing OG to get the picks.
And the smoke, it's going to be dispelled.
Let's get dispelled. But
he's in the trees, they're on the high ground, they've got the vision with the Shiva's covered, Anna's on his way over, they've got the snowball down, there's the counterplay set, jumps in, he's able to find the call onto Challenge, but Challenge already got the BKB out, the Sunstride's going to be down onto FY, but FY will survive. Seb pots the BKB, he'll try and stand his grab, but Seb, he's going to go down, no buyback on the axe, and Jerax as well, surrounded by PSG LGD, the Eon disc will proc, but they'll fight through it.
He has to buy back immediately.
Look at these creep track by these Force Spirits. On the bottom row, they have no creeps in the mid lane.
Sienna still holding onto that buyback on Jerax. But as Ben said, the creeps aren't here.
It's backdoor. Can they breach through it? It's not looking like it right now. Maybe everyone hitting the same one.
That creep cutting isn't enough to hold OG in the game.
You see No Tail's already running to just, he doesn't care. He's going to throw his life for this. He needs to just keep these creeps out of the base to keep that back door up. He doesn't care if he dies.
Which he certainly will as they get upon him. They find his life. 1 minute now without No Tail and without Seb. Thompson, Anna, and Jerax. The only 3 heroes that can offer their defense during this final minute, this final stand.
Jerax is really trying to hold on to his buyback.
The Chalice split, of course, up once again. They're finishing off this second set of racks. He's got the Cyclone holding Anna up in the skies. As this rack's on the top lane will fall, the melee rack's gone. PSG LGD playing this carefully. As they'll go down towards the bottom as well. Arme, doppelgangers, he's losing a fair bit of mana into the PL. Still able to shift back into that Morphling if needs be. As OG, they will lose their top racks, but they won't lose the game. PSG LGD are playing it safe. They know how close they are to victory, and they will not throw it away.
And they know that the Roche is probably respawning pretty soon, and it actually is up, so that is that refresher shard. They already have pretty much infinite primal splits up anyway, but they feel very confident here.
They weren't able to deward that ward in the mid lane, so it looks like they are going for a Roche fake out.
So Anna is on top of X-Nova. The Ghost Step's going to be the set. He's in. The call, the MP, the counter, but FY's in. He's able to get the save off in time to keep this man alive. Get it off. Chalice is down. Buyback from X-Nova and Chalice. FY with the Invis. Somnus looking to get involved. Pots the BKB to get over the ice roll. They get on top of Seb. Seb's in trouble. Seb's gone. The axe down once again for 90 seconds. As now FY giving them the vision, but they see him. Got the doppelganger to jump away from the snowball over to Thompson, the self-fuels, FY trying to buy time for the rest of LGD to come in, again, up into the air, Arme straight on top of No Tail, FY will fall, Arme looking towards No Tail pops the hand of God, but No Tail beaten down by Arme and Somnus. Chalice gets the primal split off as Anna, he's been left behind in Thompson, he's got to do something incredible in terms of the combo, can he find the angle, Jerax coming in, keeping Anna alive, Anna with the doppelganger, the deafening blast comes out onto the 2 of them, Anna trying to go in, looking for the kill, can he find it in time onto X-Nova, he's on top of him, trying to beat him down, Anna again with the doppelganger, now retreating back towards the base, as X-Nova will survive, Jerax back in, the combo, meatball down onto Chalice, but Chalice is so tanky, Boss the Shiva's gone, he's on top of Jerax, Jerax is gone, Anna as well, can he really fight back against the Somnus, and X-Nova is so low? As the buyback for Jerax comes in, he's healing Anna back up. That buyback could set them up for the kill on X-Nova. The cold snap down onto the charger. They find him. Arme, he's out of mana. He's starting to shift into the strength, but he's surrounded. OG, can they find the ball? They can. OG are still in the game. Arme buys back immediately. But now it's PSG LGD's turn to be without two of their supports. Seb's going to be back up in 8 seconds.
Oh my god, that buyback from Jerax onto that shrine, being able to save Ana, but Ana also toying with them. With that doppel, he sent the illusion. They thought that was the real one. They actually couldn't finish him off, even though they got the thirst vision of him for a second.
With the level 25 talent on the doppelganger, it's really hard to kill him.
Seb,
Yeah.
he's looking straight for the play. Can he find Somnus? He's hunting. Somnus, he's there, Seb. He'll see him. Oh! Doesn't get the call, though, and now Seb. He'll be ruptured. They're looking at him, but Ana, he's straight in on top of Somnus. Somnus puts the BKB. Ana again with the double. There's a Cataclysm coming out. And Somnus still alive. Ana will be able to force him away. They've got the head. They've got the control. They're on top of him. Can they kill him in time? They can. Chalice got for 2 minutes. And Seb, he's finding, looking for Ame. Big Daddy No-Tail gets the penitence out. Only onto the illusion, though. Ame able to waveform up to the high ground. Ame should be fine here.
Thompson's got the ghost, he's got Hex
maybe
up soon too.
Oh, the doppelganger Ame's over the trees. Can he hide his way out of this?
No, back, real one.
Goes for the waveform. Seb tries for the call, but he's already out of there. Nice play from Ame.
And he buys so much time too for his team there. The Brewmaster was dead for 120 seconds, now only 90.
Still a big window for OG. They're only without Jerax for the same amount of time. And that lead the PSG LGD had, it is going down a little bit. Only 4K, 5K at the moment with these last few fights. Obviously the 25 is now coming out on OG. Thompson's into the pit.
What a timely DD coming out for him too. I don't think they expected to be taken out as fast. He's almost able to solo it with the help of these summons. And that's a refreshing shot.
That
There's no way to get this. There's no way LGD can.
Oh, and the Seb level 25 too. That extra Berserker's Call AoE. It catches people out. They don't expect it.
It does not feel like OG T-Rex now.
Yeah. The Berserker's Call now is, I mean, the AoE is
massive.
really massive now when you have that talent.
It's so hard to play against. Can PSG LGD do it? They've got the Basher now. For some.
OG's turn to ban. Team Secret's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team Secret's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
I speak for the trees.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Luna. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick.
What's the way? 10 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to battle. Clockwork. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Team Secret's turn to pick. Red Rider! 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Weaver.
What?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to battle. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secret's turn to pick. OG's turn to pick.
Storm Spirit!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
你行你行，你上你上。
Roots and run.
Was bit
30 seconds to battle.
What?
The battle begins.
Tranquilly.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Oh. Oh.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire are scanning.
Stupendous! And sweet.
Oh. Yep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Double damage! You needed an altitude adjustment. You needed an altitude adjustment.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
See you later, nerds.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's turret has been killed. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Yep.
A golden thread. Stupendous.
Okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower
You seem to have trouble there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Truly pierce the void.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Feed the tree. Warriors of the wood.
Radiant are scanning.
That should help.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under
I
attack.
was judged your worth.
So.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Roots.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Secret.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
He's stealing your eye.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gold and sweet.
FY, he's found himself No Tail out on his own.
He's trapped him.
There's No Tail. Is he going to get any sort of backup? No, there's 3 still dead on OG. It'll be a